What's up everybody, hello and welcome back to Project Utopia Evil Genius 2. And yeah, looking at our glorious base right now, it is growing. Once again my cameras are out of working, and that is despite having 2 workers now there, so it's not technicians obviously, it's workers. And yeah, we do need more workers in the base. I've noticed this already over here too for my computers. We have way too many computers there, and I thought actually technicians would work in here, but nope, it's workers. We could also put them to science mode, and since we do have a couple of scientists available, some of them might be workable as scientists, right? That way we could have some of them producing more intel for us, because we have 10 scientists in the base right now, but only 4 can research, so the other ones might, yes, do well, gather us some intel. They can do this quite well, I think. The rest though, we need workers, and workers, let's just check this real quick. We have 17. I can hire once more, but that's it, and we do need more workers. Well, the barracks are full, and now we got the first room for level 2 that we already created in the last episode, and this time we can have more, well, barracks, or well, we should have barracks here. Let's just see how we should handle this. Oh, by the way, before I go with this, let's continue with research. We don't have any research at the moment active. And for the minions, we still have something, I guess, the brainwasher. And down here we have the intruder protocol. Unlocks standing orders for minions to distract any agent they find in specific part of the lair, but this needs a data bank. Okay, let's just see. The research center is big enough. We might need the data bank. There it is, 15,000. We can afford that. And let's build one of them for now. Or we could actually build 2, but then we wouldn't have enough energy anymore. So let's build 1 for now. And speaking of energy, we might also increase the size of my generators once more. At least to this area there. That's another 36,000 that we spend on it. And then we could also squeeze in a few more nuclear generators. Yes, that's right. But, and that's a huge but there as well, one thing that I've noticed is we have the capacitor, and this one is storing energy if we have a surplus, so we are not going into a, you know, shortage there so quickly anymore. So it might make sense to also build a few of them, and we do have a bit of a room here, and I will also move these generators then as well. So let's build 2 of these capacitors for now, and that's, well, really not a lot of money that we waste this way. That's that, very good. And above, well, money-wise, we have the problem, but let's just have a look at that. Oh, and I'm distracted again. I need to check. I hear the ship coming in, and whenever we hear that, we should be careful and have a quick look around what is happening in the base itself. First of all, nothing really, so that's pretty good. But down here, there might be some agents coming out at some point, and then we need to be careful about it. Very good. Glorious space. Let's build another nuclear reactor that we can have in this area, and also in this area and in this area. So that's 30,000 more that we waste. Running out of money there again. Let's have a look at the world map. I do have 2 broadcast strengths. We can use this now to either finish South America or Africa. And let's go for Africa because it's just closer. There we have 2 more now coming up. So these are the last 2. These are the last 2 then. And then we really just have a bit of an Middle East and also Australia. So that would be that. But Australia is pretty far away from our base, so it has the lowest priority for us right now. Intel, we have 18. Yes, we can make a high priority mission there, or a high danger mission there. 3 guards, it costs us 5 intel, and 30,000 it would bring us. Let's do this one. And over here we also have some new schemes unlocked, as we can see, that also reduce the heat, or also this one here, for example, increases the tourists that come to our cover operations, as it's called. Also pretty interesting, I think, but I'd rather go with the heat for now.
Success.
This one here.
Agent has given us their secrets.
Very good. More intel is coming along as well, and heat levels here are pretty low. Let's go with the next side story. Sorry. We do need to do that. We got lots of here available, as we can see. 3 of them are loot. Now let's just check, oops, real quick. Complete loot side stories. So I'm pretty sure we do need a loot side story, not a minion recruitment, even though those are required for the main story there as well. But let's go with a loot one, the Patriot Gains. It's simple, really. You want to rule the world, and America is part of the world. If you steal their Declaration of Independence, they'll have no choice but to fall in line. Let's do this one. Declaration of Independence. On the world stage. Let's check it where it is. There it is. Just where we have, of course, our money mission. And I'm going to interrupt that and start with that right away. Right, heat levels is low. We have everything for it. We have the intel. Let's start the declaration of independence, stealing or theft. And we'll just see what comes out of it. There we have the next one. Very good. The next outpost is being opened up. And we could start the first money scheme right away. Since money is what we need, we only have 15% capacity right now. Let's start a few siphoning missions or siphoning. And up here as well, this one.
A new criminal network has been established.
And we've also finished the network down here. Let's start a quick mission, quick money mission in South Africa. And as we can see, my helicopters are going places. And oh, this one has already started. So it's only a couple of minutes now. And since we're so low on money, it might also be a good idea to just collect the rewards of my optional missions. So that's a bit of money coming in. And with that money, we might now build the barracks up here. Not too much though, because it's going to be expensive since we have this heart of stone there, right? And I think for the barracks, we will have them in total up here then. So there's going to be a huge barracks area. For now, I think, yeah, this is already pretty expensive. If we have the floor going up here, and then perhaps the door, right? And that's about it. That's 34,000.
Well, that was
44,000. Oh!
But then dealing with the president usually is.
We tried. We even told him about the treasure map on the back of the declaration.
If only he'd taken it out for a peek. You could have stolen it then. No such luck. He didn't even consider the proposition. That cursed, rugged individual. But the signers of the declaration didn't ask for permission. And neither shall I.
Alrighty, Declaration of Independence is kept in the National Archives. Have your minions pose as a tourist group so they can reckon the security measures laid out against you.
A criminal network has too much heat and has locked down.
That we can do. And there we have then the barracks, I guess, and we could have more for the minions. And down here we have more for the operations then later. But of course this is pretty expensive already, so we need to be careful about that. Archives on the wall stage. That is probably here, right? That's the tourist trap. We could do it. Unfortunately, there is a super agent in the area right now. So we need to consume in order... Nah, or we just wait until he fades away. We could also do that. And while we wait on that, we can do some more money missions. Oh yeah, workers. We're really low on them. And broadcast. We have the energy. One thing that I would like to do is, yep, up here, more broadcast strength.
New optional objective available.
So 3 more that we have then. And Intel is coming along nicely now since so many people are working on it, right? Especially our scientists. So we have 34 Intel already. And research, we could do the next one. Yep, money's coming in quickly at the moment. And the brainwasher it is. Or, now we can do this one. The intruder protocol
Research
with the database that we have. So let's research that. And do we have any agents? Once again, my cameras are not working. Obviously, we have used a lot of workers for schemes and for building. By the way, building will not be so quick then, I guess. There we have it. 3 workers are doing the job, but they can do it, as we can see. Let's just have a look. Do we have agents? No agents incoming at the moment. That's pretty cool. So we haven't had agents for quite some time now. I like that. Perfect. The next room has been finished as we're coming close to our gold limit once again. Let's have a look what we want to squeeze in here. Of course, some baddies again. So, for example, in the corner here. And they're being then, you know, separated by lockers. I think we need way more lockers than beds in general. So we might just have a few more beds here then and those lockers. And perhaps even more lockers than here, but who knows. Nope, okay, this is blocking them off, so they still need the connection then. That's of course fine. Let's reduce this again, having a few more lockers here, and then a few more beds here in the corner. Do we have some decoration there as well? Yep, some plants that we can use. I should use more of these decorations. We could also use it here to decorate just beside the lockers then. And something to sit. No, we don't need that. But a drinking fountain is important, of course. If you want to go to bed, you should drink something before that. And a mainframe. No. But an air conditioning. That's fine. That we can have here too in the barracks, right? And that's 10,000. We might have the next locker row then here as well. And once again, some beds then next to it. And as all of these things are being built, we can get a few more people here. So let's do this right now. Let's have a look. We have 19 workers right now. Our limit has been raised now to 91. And we can now hire for 10,000 each time. So this is also using a bit of our money then. And let's just make this full, to be honest, because I do need a lot of workers. And they're also being trained then to the other, well, henchmen. Right, and have we gotten any optional ones here? Train a guard. That's a bit of money coming in again. Fine, fine, fine.
Available.
Now we have enough broadcast strength. Let's also finish the areas in South America. So we basically have then the whole Western world here, South America, Africa, in our control, more or less. And do we have anything that we can do here? The heat is pretty high. I might reduce the heat in an instant, right, like that. And then we could use another money scheme here, since we have a few workers now available. And let's have the siphoning there. Oh, that's 50,000 that we get out of this mission there. Perfect. It's a lot of cash coming in then. And do we have all the workers now in the base? I think they're in the base. And it's looking pretty well staffed to me now, right? The same goes here. And how's it looking? Ah, there we still have one more desk unoccupied once again. I need my cameras working, please.
The heat at a criminal network has attracted the forces of justice.
And then we can also do now the next escorting. Something is happening somewhere. I think we do have a lockdown in another place, but that's
Research has
fine.
been paused.
And the next area.
Research has resumed.
Perfect. There it is. And let's have... Ooh, that's a big one. I'd rather wait for that.
More intel.
And the next intel is coming along. But look at that. We have 81 now. Perfect. While we lacked it in the beginning, now we have so much of it that I probably don't need it or need all of that for quite some time. And money-wise, it's fine, so we might continue then with the level 2 as well. With the training room, right? So that was another thing that I wanted. A bigger training room with more special equipment as well that we can have. In the first level, we have the mess hall. Probably also, yeah, we need to enlarge in this one here too. There's definitely a problem here. We might have the leisure room upstairs and make the whole thing here a mess room. This is better, I think. So let's just go for it. There we have the mess hall. And I think we can just move it over it, right?
An interrogation
Yes.
has succeeded.
So we don't need to get rid of the original room, right? We can just make get rid of that. We can sell the door here and make this one a normal wall. And we can sell this one here and build the whole room. But of course, then also with lots of items. Especially those tables there. So the basic food counter. We should be having a few more of them. Right, that's a lot of remodeling. And of course, we do need then a bigger room now for the staff room. Right, so this is something, and this is something we should be having where it's a bit quieter. So let's just have it opposite of the barracks. They can enjoy their leisure time and then go to bed. That's the idea behind it, basically. That's 26,000. That should be enough for now. Let's build us a decent size here. I think we can leave the staff room open, to be honest. We don't need a door here. And the EGTV we can build here for now. 42,000. That's fine. We need to waste a bit of our money there. We might actually make another door here, right? It's totally fine for the mess hall to have several entrances. Yep, I think this makes more sense. Like this. But then those tables here would be... No, I think that's fine. And we're just going to move them a bit. That's working perfectly fine. There we have that. And a bigger place here then, right? And we can still expand, of course. This room here we don't necessarily need here. So we could also put it in the second story and make the mess hall bigger and bigger. And of course we can still optimize this one, for example, with some more tables here in between then.
A scheme has succeeded.
Perfect. That's that. And it's all being built as we can see. And yes, since we can do it, we should also enlarge in the control room once again, so that we can still do it a bit here, right, digging. Of course, later we can still dig through even more, but that's fine. And perhaps, yep, also down here a bit. That's 41,000. It's fine. We can afford that to make this one larger. We need more broadcast strength because I want to upgrade way more outpost on the world map.
Or the training room, boss.
Oh, and what I can see while we build the control room is there's soldiers coming in about 26 seconds. So they will not fool around. They will attack right away. I have most of my guards now armed. My samurai is fully healed. My other genius, Zalika, is also fully healed. So we might need both of them for this attack. The last soldier attack was pretty harsh. And there it is. So I'm expecting them anytime now. Oh, they're coming with this boat here. Right, so there we have them. There is... We could try to take them as prisoner. And they would probably give us a lot of intel. But, you know, we're pretty full on intel anyway. Plus, we have full prisoner holding cells.
Research has been paused.
So the best thing probably is just to kill them. But of course, they have to go through my trap rooms first. And I think we do have a couple of more trap rooms, right? The bubble cannon.
Research has resumed.
Let's use one of these. Oh, that's 20,000 for just one trap. And then some more of these boxing gloves here as well. That's pretty harsh though. Lots of money. Okay, where are they going? They're probably just going straight... Oh yeah, okay, they are also scaring the tourists right away. So there's really no reason just to wait now, right? I'm just still waiting until they're in my base before I give the order to kill them. And what is actually happening with my loot mission? Should be coming along somehow. Please, send the helicopter. Okay, there they're in, and there they're finding my first traps. Getting damaged a bit by the poison darts. And we've also finished the next distraction that we have. So, the intruder protocol.
A trap has been triggered.
And let's kill them.
And kill that intruder for me.
Let's also use my samurai. He can wind walk, but I should wait until I have a few more guards here, right? We don't have a lot of guards. Now we can do it. And let's activate the flow right away.
Your henchman is in combat. Training has stalled.
Oh, they're doing a lot of damage there to my henchmen there as well.
Something is wrong with either the minions or
But
the
we have
training
killed
room,
them.
boss.
Very good, but still, nice battle there. And my samurai also took a bit of damage. But that's fine. That's that. And there we have the new control room that I will also need to enlarge now with a few more radio repeaters. And we're probably going to move... Oh yeah, those computer desks do fine. Right here. And probably...
We have captured an agent.
In the corner. We also have the screens, don't forget that. So these are reducing the amount of heat we generate on the map. So let's just place another one here, being surrounded by the... Oh, the broadcasters then. This one. and this one, and then we might just have... Yeah,
You do not have
let's just
enough
make this one
power to
finished. So
sustain
there we
this
have a whole
building.
block of it coming along, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 new broadcast strength. So with that we can upgrade quite a few more outposts on the world map. And new wave of investigators. Yeah, yep. They will just pass, and look at that. Lots of scared tourists. And also the mess hall is finished, and yep, we have plenty of space here for all those people coming in. Those here probably will have to be moved around though, I think. Otherwise it's looking rather strange.
A criminal network has too much heat. and
Right,
has
so that
locked
will
down.
be that. And yep, now we can focus a bit on the world map again. Stay tuned.